date stamps. So the first thing we need to say is what are data stamps, when or where are they used. So they are widely used in thermoplastic injection molding, thermoset injection molding as well, and also die casting, so metal injection. So which are the key points for you as end users? So I mean, talking to different end users, we have seen that what they need from the manufacturer of the date stamps, they need you need a wide range of solutions. So that's something we can help you with. You need a manufacturer who has equivalences for most of your inserts, or potentially all of your current inserts. Even exact equivalence, or something which is kind of similar but even has better features. So we can help. We do have, when you are designing a new mold, a new part, we have solutions for a specific need. So these are a couple of examples here that we will discuss later. So let's say that you are working with technical plastics with high temperature. We have the right insert, or sorry, the right date stamp for you, so that the insert doesn't jump out of the mold. So that's something that you might have suffer sometimes. And we have different solutions in case you have a very limited space in your mold for placing the date inserts. We can go for tailored solutions for your specific needs as well. And as you will see, we can help you not only in the manufacturing of the date stamps, but also delivering these date stamps for you. And remember, we are a global company, so we do have global availability of everything that we are going to talk about in this presentation, and you can work with one single point of contact. So this is our wide range of solutions. So just by if you take a quick view on that, you can see that we can help you for sure with your needs for date stamps. If we quickly review the parts of a data stamp, you know that there is this is the body of the data stamp. This part here is the insert, and then we have here the spring of the data stamp, the spring, or the holding system, let's say. Okay, what is extremely relevant, and we'll see in the next slide, is this part here. So this is the space between the fixed and the mobile part of the data stamp. Okay, so that's really important, and you might have suffered that sometimes. So let's see it here. Here you have a proper DME date stamp. So you can see that this joint here is extremely small. So plastic will not go through, which is good news. And also you can see here that the numbers are properly engraved. So not like here and there, so that you will never have flash here or stuff like that. And it will not show ugly, let's say, on your part, on your plastic injected part. Okay, if we review very quickly the kind of data stamps in the market in general, there are basically two types. So these ones here, these and these ones, they are the mobile part, or the part which is pins for, let's say, every month or whatever. There is a spring here. It's here and here. Okay, this and this is a screw. Okay, this here and this here is a screw. So these are the non-flash inserts. It means that when it's, let's say, when we are in January, if I exaggerate it a little bit, the insert will be here, and when it's December, it will be here. So it will not stay flush on the main part of the date stamp. On the other side, we have this kind here, which is ideal for very thin wall parts and for, let's say, high quality parts. In this part, the system goes with a click instead of a spring. So regardless the month the data stamp is marking, it will always stay flush. It will always stay at the same level. So that's the option we usually recommend for this. And then on top of that, you can see that there are different kinds, like the way you fix the data stamp on the molds, etc. So just to show you that we can help you with different things. This one here, for example, is fantastic because it has a double crown. You can see here that it's got a double crown. So it means that with only one data stamp, which can be 6 millimeter diameter, you have the months and also 6 years. So you don't need to change the insert within 6 years. So that's great. I mean, I had a customer who decided to change all the date stamps and go for these ones only. And even sometimes then putting, if he had in the past 2 data stamps instead of one, so one for months and one for years, put a blind cup, let's say, into one hole of the data stamp and then using that one only. So that's good. And this one is always flash, so you will have no issues with that. This is another option. So let's go now. Let's go for a very critical part. It's a technical plastic part. So injected at high temperature. And let's say that the data stamp is very close to the injection point. So that means that the force of the plastic getting into the mold can make this part, this spinning part here, to rotate. Okay, and we don't want to go for that, obviously. So if we take this special data stamp here, high temperature one, we can hold up to 340 degrees. So that's good. That works for all the technical plastics. And also it will stay flash. So this arrow here will never rotate regardless the injection pressure that we have. And on top of that, this one has also another nice feature. And is this one here, is that you can take it out of the mold from the front of the mold. So so for high production molds, this is fantastic because when you need to change the one for years, let's say, you don't need to dismount, take the mold out of the injection molding machine. You can easily change the date stamp inside, even inside the injection molding machine. Some other options that you can find that can solve potentially some of your problems. We do have inserts for some date stamps which are in the market that we don't manufacture, but we do have the insert, high quality insert. In this case, what is very relevant is availability of this insert, which is not always the case, but we do have these inserts in stock. But on top of that, if you really say, okay, but in the case I need the whole date stamp, which goes in that hole, let's say, in that, do you have something like that, DME? Well, we do have something that can help you with, and this here. So we can replace your existing data stamp by this one, which is one of what we said that these are flash, okay? But ours is so small that you will need an additional blind disc, let's say, to fill the remaining space of the previous data stamp. Okay, we can work with you on this one, and we do have the solution as well. On top of that, if you need very specific solutions, why? Because you are injecting metals, you are doing die casting, no problem. For die casting, as you know, you cannot go for plastic data stamps. Why? Because the melt metal will fill into this space between the fixed and the mobile part, right? So we can go for specific data stamps for die casting. And this is what I'm trying to draw here. And the shape is a cone. And as you can see in this picture here, you need to change the insert every month, right? So you cannot have a fixed and a mobile and a rotating part. But we do have a solution for you in this case as well. Or we can even go for this one here. And this is, for example, a project we did for a customer in which we had to show week and year. Okay, so the customer designed that, and we manufactured that for them with special heat treatment, etc. So we can go for that. But if you are in plastic injection, and then you say, yeah, but I do need in plastic injection special engraving, like for example 4 shifts instead of 3, or I have a customer who said I need a special engraving here for different loads of the product because of a specific application of this product. We can do that for you as well. We can also place date stamps on the top of an ejector pin, because perhaps that's the only place where you can place the date stamp. We can work on this one for you as well. And we can even go regarding inserts for something which is away from date stamps, but can help you a lot, which is the QR code. So let's pretend that you are working for IKEA. For example, IKEA, right? And you are injecting a plastic pot, whatever. As you know, when you buy something from IKEA, you have a plastic pot, let's say, that weighs, I don't know, 100 grams, and then the instructions manual, which weighs 200 or 300 grams because it's a lot of paper, right? Perhaps you can inject the plastic part with this QR code, which can drive the customer directly to the instructions manual, and then you avoid to print all the paper. So that's something we can help you with as well. On top of that, it's not only the parts that we can help you with or finding the right solution for you, but we can help you with what you have right now. That is, if you send us a list of your existing needs, and that's a real example, I modified slightly the codes, obviously, we can look for the solution with which best fits you. That is, we can look for the equivalent data stamps or date inserts, or we can even suggest you some improvements on that list. Okay. We can, as we said before, we can do some special engraving. We can help you when you design a new mold with these specific needs that you might have, like high temperature, etc. And on top of that, we can support you logistically as well. That is, this is again a real example on this one. This is the customer said, look, we need, for example, this is a 4-cavity mold. So this customer needed in this mold code F5208. Initially, he had these date stamps, and he needed 4 of those for the mold. So what we are doing, packing all these 4 date inserts in the same bag. Okay, so that when they receive the 500 date stamps, they don't need to select by themselves, but they have a bag per mold. So then it's very easy for them to manage that. We can also help you by sending all the date stamps on a certain date. Like I've got a couple of customers who sent us already the order in October and said, Marta, I cannot get the date stamps till December, because it's much easier for me if we do it like with that. Okay, we are doing it like that, so we can help you with that as well. So it's the products, it's the design, and it's the logistics we can help you with. And that's basically it. And we can, as you know, we are global, so we can help you globally. So even if you have one of these molds which is now being injected here, and then tomorrow is injected in a different country, and you know for sure that you can get these date stamps all over the world with DME. So that's it. I hope you have enjoyed the presentation. Please remember, with one single point of contact, you can have it all. Feel free to get in touch with us. Thank you very much.
So, Marta,